Hi, my name's Adrian Athersmith.
Hi, I'm Ben Athersmith.
And I'd just like to introduce you to part 2 of My Home, My Mossley.
I play Mickey.
And I play Man, and also supply some backing vocals in the singing.
The first time I found out about this play was, I was at school actually, and Emma, who's also in the play, with Thomas, she told my mum about the play and like how she saw me in the school play and how good I was, and she wanted me to be in this. And so I got the script, I read it through, I practiced, and then I found out. I did a lot of research on how to play the character, because he's obviously leading role, like not a leading role, but he leads his friends, and like whatever he says was most likely going to happen even if they disagreed. So what about you?
I've had so much fun doing this. I can't tell you how much fun. Sitting back watching my little boy, watching him get involved, and then taking part because I was made feel welcome. It was fantastic, and I hope everybody's watched part 1. And if you haven't watched part 1, please watch part 2. If you haven't watched part 1, watch part 2 anyway, because it's absolutely amazing. We've had great fun, some great people. Just enjoy it. Thank you so much, everybody. It's been absolutely amazing. And we met memories together, haven't we, mate?
Yes, very much.
Thank you.
Light upon the water, fireworks in the sky, the flash and flare of the carnival burns a tear into my eye. The folks round here are friendly, just a few you don't want to know. They always help a neighbour out and they let old grudges go. My home, my Mossley, my world. It's a place where I was born, and it's a place where I grow old.
Hello, welcome to part 2 of My Home, My Mossley. Stories about the people who live on the Mossley in Warsaw. My name's Arthur, and last week we heard Steve telling all about the fun and games him and his mates got up to, like jumping over the canals and nicking stuff from the factory yards. And Maggie, her was remembering bonfire night and all the bonfires we used to make and the fireworks going off. And they told you about me setting fire to our house and the thraping I got off me mum. And the street party everybody had after. There was always something going on. Now you're going to hear some more on it. So here we go with part 2.
Everyone's off for a grand day out in the streets and dressed in their best. Off to the carnival, off to the carnival, off to the carnival in Kingies.
The more I think about it, the more life is a carnival. You take your aim, you take your chances, but still your cans don't fall. Stevie, Mick and Arthur, we was hustling in the crowd, and Janet was our secret queen. No, we never said out loud, but it's all over now. You never hear the candy floss or smell the crowd. Yeah, it's all over now. You never hear the candy floss or smell the crowd. Come on over, Kingies, talk it up and ride the wheel. You could win a goldfish in a bag we tried to steal. Always pushing our luck, we pushed everyone in sight. Mom and Dad would search for us, but we'd be gone all night. But it's all over now. You never hear the candy floss or smell the crowd. Here it's all over now. You never hear the candy floss. You never hear the candy floss. You You never hear the candy floss or smell the crowd.
We stood on the high street outside Woolworths watching the floats go by. The streets were filled with people, everybody going the same way, following the floats to Kingies.
Keep hold of my hand, Maggie.
I can't see anything.
We will when we get to the park.
Bullying.
I want to get there.
Will.
Keep a tight hold of it, George. I've never seen such a crowd.
All right.
Push your way through, Steve.
I mind who you're shoving.
Sorry.
And at last we were there in the park along with everybody else, and the air was filled with noise and excitement, and there was money jingling in our pockets to spend on the rides, on the stalls.
And there was a smell of hot dogs.
And candy floss.
And popcorn.
There was laughter
There was happy screaming.
from the big wheel and the bumper cars.
And as the sun went down, everything seemed magical, with the lights twinkling and the music playing.
Step right up. Can't get you 6 shots, any prize you want.
Come on, Steve. I'm taking the time. I've only got 1 shot left. Miss. I'm sure I got it. Come on, my turn now. 6 shots, please.
There you go, son. Best of luck.
Now, you watch this.
Tom, Mickey. Very kind of you to pay for Margot.
Arthur, what the hell are you doing here? I'm on the inside.
I was. No, I'm out.
Was that for good behaviour?
I should never have been there.
Well, maybe it had something to do with robbing that garage.
I'd do, Robbie, smart ass.
Well, was it mistaken identity?
I was there, but I knew when to buy something.
I found all this stuff.
It was like that when I went in. I was just picking it up.
It's shocking I didn't believe you, Arthur. And especially as the place was closed at the time.
Shut up, Mickey, or I'll shut you up.
All right then, Arthur. Take your shots then. And stand well back, everybody, and duck. Nobody won't be safe.
Come on, Maggie. You can do it.
That one there, you'll get it easy.
Got it!
You've upped a duck.
One of the best parts was winning at Hook a Duck and taking a goldfish home in a plastic bag, even if it did only live for a few days after. It's cruel, I suppose, when you look back on it, but you didn't think about it then. It was all just part of the fun. I sometimes wish things were still like that.
There were simple, happy times. You went through life with not a care in the world.
Just you and your family, your friends and your neighbours.
Good neighbours, always having a cheery word.
Always there for you at the drop of an hat.
But it all changed, and I know when it changed for me, and it's something I've never told anyone, not even you, Dad. And I'm telling you now, because after all this time, I've got to tell somebody, and there's only you left. It was a few years later, a warm summer evening, and I was on my way to the youth club, along with a few others.
Down the long slope, past the railway bridge.
Past those big houses opposite. And the big semi on the corner.
Out onto the rough ground at the edge of the estate.
There's a brickwork building with a flat roof,
Light streaming out through the windows.
letting all the noise and all the music out into the evening.
Doors flung wide to welcome you in.
Let's drink some coke, let's have a smoke, let's shoot some pool, let's play football. Life it can be boring when your team's not scoring. We must leave it, we must leave it. Summer is here, full of warm beer. There's nothing to do, so that's what we'll do. Life it can be scary, don't push me or Debbie. We must leave it, we must leave it. Life it can be boring when your team's not scoring. We must leave it, we must leave it. Life it can be scary, don't push me or Derry. We must leave it, we must leave it. We must leave it, we must leave it.
Maggie, what are you doing here? I didn't think you came down.
I don't much, just fancy getting out.
This is Mick and Steve. You probably don't know them. They don't go to our school.
Hiya.
You're right.
You're alright.
Where'd you go then?
Sneed.
Oh, right, what's it like?
Okay, it's a school.
Do you fancy a coke?
Yeah, okay.
I'll go and get you one, eh?
Right, Tar.
Steve likes to be helpful. We let him.
So what do you lot do here then?
We play pool,
Listen to music.
stand around, talk,
Play table tennis.
listen to music.
And sometimes we play pool and listen to music, stand around and talk. Here's your coke.
Oh, Tar. Sounds exciting.
It's all right. Beats hanging around on the street.
I've been thinking of something else we could do tonight.
Oh yeah, what's that then, Mick?
The tunnels.
The tunnels.
Yeah, you know, the tunnels.
We know what the tunnels are. What about them?
Oh, I thought we could go down there, have a look around, explore.
Look for ghosts.
Yeah, whatever.
Why not? Probably be a laugh.
What about you, Maggie? You coming?
I don't know.
Maggie.
Go on then, all right, yeah.
There was an old brickwork dome. We called it the Lion's Den. It had tunnels running under the woods. The tunnels smelt of rot, stagnant water. I knew it was a mistake to go down there. But I went anyway, following the others.
It stinks down here.
Smells like something died.
Something probably did. I bet there's bodies buried down here.
Shut up, Mick.
Where are we supposed to be going?
Just follow me.
I would if I could see him.
What, you follow me then?
Do you know where we're going?
No.
Look at this.
What is it?
Come and see.
Mick?
Mick?
What's going on?
Mick! I don't know. Let's go and have a look.
Hang on, my shoes come off in the mud. Wait for me, will ya? Steve! Steve, are you there? Steve!
I couldn't find them. They'd just gone. So I went on by myself. And when I came out, it was starting to get dark. And I was by this old house. It was one of the oldest houses around here. Built long before the estate. It hadn't been lived in for a long time. You could see that windows were smashed. Half the roof had fallen in. The door was hanging off. There were shadows gathering, little rustling sounds in the grass. Apart from that, everything was very quiet.
Janet! Janet! Are you there? Steve! Mick!
I stood there listening, waiting, thinking they might be hiding somewhere. But they weren't.
Are you playing some kind of game? Because if you are, I ain't playing. It's getting dark. I'm going home. Ta-ra!
Then I saw something move at the side of the house. It was a man. I couldn't move. I was so scared. He started coming towards me. He made a grab for me, and I turned and ran. I don't know how I got back home. Each step was thundering in my ears. Each minute seemed like an eternity. My lungs were burning, but I ran and I kept running until at last I was on the estate and at the top of my street. And then I stopped running and I got my breath and I walked the rest of the way home. So you never knew what happened. Nobody did. I kept it to myself. I'm sorry about that, Dad. I couldn't talk about it. If I didn't talk about it, I might forget it. And I didn't, of course. I was always afraid after. I never felt safe. And that's why, the first chance I got, I moved away. I'm sorry for that as well, Dad. I'm sorry I left you and Mum. But despite all the good things that had happened, and all the really good memories, I just couldn't live here anymore. But I like coming here to visit and seeing you. I like sitting here now, the two of us looking at the water. I feel safe here with you.
Hello there.
Oh, hello. I didn't see you there.
Sorry. I didn't mean to sneak up on you like that.
Oh, it's all right, you didn't. I was just lost in my thoughts.
It's a nice place to sit and think.
Oh, it is. I come down here once a month with my dad when I come to visit.
It's your dad, is it? Hello there. Nice to meet you.
He won't answer. He don't speak much these days.
I see. You say you come to visit? You're not from round here then?
Oh yeah, I was born here on the estate. Grew up here, but I moved away.
Same here. I haven't been back here in years. I came back to see my mate off.
Oh yeah?
He died.
I'm sorry about that.
That's all right. I brought him down here to have a look round the old place.
Brought him down?
And this biscuit tin.
What? Oh, I see what you mean.
His ashes. Well, some of them. His wife buried the rest. She said I could scatter a handful of them over the reza. It's one of our favourite places to come when we was kids.
That's a nice thing to do.
Yeah, it's about time I got on with it and all.
Do you want me to go and leave you alone?
You can stay if you want, I don't mind. Mick won't.
All right, then I will.
Right, come on then, Mick. Time to send you off into the water one last time. There we go. Oh, flipping heck!
Oh dear.
Honestly, you never could count on him to do what you wanted. Now I've got him all over me coat.
He looks like he just didn't want to leave you.
I suppose you're right. And I suppose it's a fitting end. We spent most of our time laughing when we was kids.
Good memories?
Yeah.
Me too. Most of them.
That's what counts. Building up a store of good memories. And our estate's packed full of them.
It is there.
Well, I'd best be getting on.
Me too. I'll have to get Dad back and get myself back home.
You walking back up?
Yeah.
We can get together if you like.
Yeah, all right. That'll be nice. Come on then, Dad. Time to be going. It's starting to get a bit cold. Up we get. Right. There we are. All ready then? Shall we go?
Ready when you are. What's your name, by the way?
Margaret.
I'm Steve.
Steve. And your friend's name was Mick?
Mick, that's right, yeah.
Right.
You know, Margaret, I hope you don't mind me saying, but I can't help thinking I remember you from years ago.
Funny you should say that, Steve. I was just thinking the same about you.
Light upon the water, fireworks in the sky, the flash and flare of the carnival burns a tear into my eye. The folks round here are friendly, just a few you don't want to know. They always help a neighbour out and they let old grudges go. My home, my Mossley, my world. It's a place where I was born, and it's a place where I grow old. Racing around the reza, sneaking in the factory yard, leaping locks on the old canal. Life sometimes can be hard. Sometimes you can't stop laughing, sometimes you have to cry. When I think of friends who have gone away, it makes me wonder why. My home, my Mossley, my world. It's a place where I was born, and it's a place where I grow. My home, my Mossley, my world. It's a place where I was born, and it's a place where I grow. My Mossley, my world. It's a place where I was born, and it's a place where I grow old.
My Home, My Mossley was written by David Calcutt. The music was composed by Alex Vann and the play was directed by Glen Buglass. Technical production was by Bruno Edwards. Steve was played by Martin Hughes, Margaret by Sarah Roberts, Stevie by Thomas Painter, Mickey by Ben Aversmith, Janet by Sophie Peake, Emma Wilson played Daft Arthur's mum and teenage Maggie, Will Bickerton played the policeman and the stallholder, George by David Calcutt, Daft Arthur by Alex Vann. Other parts were played by Adrian Aversmith, Jennifer Peake, Jocelyn Carter and members of the cast. The songs were sung by Emma Wilson, Gary Carroll and the cast. Studio runner was Thomas Durbin. The play was recorded in the community room of St Thomas's Church, the Mossley Estate, Bloxwich, Walsall, during the autumn of 2020. The play was funded through Mossley Big Local and the Heritage Lottery Fund.
By the way, Ben, how did you get on with Schadenfreude for Mr. Reynolds?
Oh no, you know on Monday, right? I forgot the name because it's like a really complicated name.
Yeah, well,
Schadenfreude.
Schadenfreude, just at the end, no n. Schadenfreude. Yeah.
I'm gonna write it down.
Schadenfreude.